All right, now I'm on the bottom of page 333, going over some more examples. Okay, the lightest puppy in a litter weighs 9 ounces, which is 3/4 of the weight of the heaviest puppy. The equation is given to us. That's always nice. 3/4 times W equals 9 can be used to find the weight W in ounces of the heaviest puppy. How much does the heaviest puppy weigh? Okay, I'm going to show my work right over here on the left. Again, you can use scratch paper and you never need to erase your work. Just get more scratch paper, that's fine. Okay, 3/4 times W equals 9, that's my equation. To get rid of this 4, I have to multiply both sides by the denominator. So that will leave me with just 3W on this side and 36 on this side. And then now I got to get rid of the 3. Divide both sides by 3, leaving me just W on the left side. And 3 goes into 36 12 times. So W equals 12. Now we can plug this in and check. 3/4 times, and I said W was 12, and 12 can be written as 12 over 1, equals 9. Let's see if this is true. I can cross simplify here. 4 goes into 4 one time. 4 goes into 12 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. 1 times 1 is 1. 9 over 1 does equal 9, so this checks out. My answer of W equals 12 checks out, because I was able to plug it in and check. All right, I'm going to erase my work. You never need to. Again, you can pause the video at any time or rewind if you need to see something that I've already erased. Okay, let's look at number 4. Sophia took home 2/5 pizza that was left over from a party. The amount she took home represents half of the whole pizza. The equation 2/5 P equals 1/2 can be used to find the number of pizzas P left over. How many pizzas were left over? Okay, so here's my equation. 2/5 P equals 1/2. Now remember from that previous problem, if we have fractions on both sides of the equal sign, then we need to multiply these two denominators. 5 times 2 is 10. And then multiply both sides by 10 to get rid of the fractions. Okay, so 5 times 2 was 10. That tells me what I multiply both sides by. Okay, so 10 is the same thing as 10 over 1 times 2/5. I do have that P. I can cross simplify. It's going to be 2. It's going to be 1. 5 goes into 5 one time. 5 goes into 10 two times. Now I have 2 times 2 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. So that's 4 over 1, which equals just 4. And I still have that P. So this side of the equation is 4P. Now let's find out what the other side of the equation equals. Again, you can just get more scratch paper. You never need to erase your work. Okay, 1/2 times 10, I can rewrite 10 as 10 over 1. 2 goes into 2 one time, 2 goes into 10 5 times. So now I have 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times 1 is 1, so that's 5 over 1, which is equal to just 5. So now I have 4P on the left side, 5 on the right side. Now I just divide both sides by 4. To get P by itself. Okay, and I can do 5 over 4 a few different ways. I can change it. So 5 over 4 is equal to 4 over 4 plus another 1/4, and 4 over 4 is 1 whole plus another 1/4. Or I could divide it out and find it as a decimal if I needed to as well. 8, 2, and then 5. So I could make it also 1.25. Those are all equivalent though. Okay, so again, On this one, we had fractions on both sides of the equal sign. So first we had to multiply the two fractions times each other, 5 times 2, and that tells us what we multiply each side by to get rid of the fractions. Okay. All right, let's go on to number 5. Again, pause the video at any time, ask questions, rewind if you need to see some work that I've already shown. Okay, number 5. A city received 3/4 inch of rain on July 31st. This represents 3/10 of the total amount of rain the city received in July. The equation 3/10 R equals 3/4 can be used to find the amount of rain R in inches the city received in July. How much rain did the city receive in July? Okay, well, we need to use our equation. We have 3/10 R, or 3/10 times R, equals 3/4. I have fractions on both sides, so first I have to multiply the two denominators times each other. 10 times 4 is 40, and that tells me I need to multiply both sides by 40 to get rid of the fraction. Okay, so let's focus on the left side of the equal sign first. 40 over 1 is the same thing as 40 times 3/10. I can cross simplify. 10 goes into 10 one time, 10 goes into 40 4 times. 4 times 3 is 12. 1 times 1 is 1. 12 over 1 is the same thing as 12. And now we have 12R. Don't forget that R is still there. So on the left side, we have 12R equals, now let's focus on the right side, 3/4 times 40. I can rewrite 40 as 40 over 1. I can cross simplify here. 4 goes into 4 one time, 4 goes into 40 10 times. And then now I can multiply straight across. 3 times 10 is 30. 1 times 1 is 1. 30 over 1 is just equal to 30. So now I have a new equation, 12R equals 30. So I'm going to rewrite. Again, you can pause, you can get more scratch paper, you don't need to erase your work. So I did all that work to get me to my new equation, 12R equals 30. And now I can just divide both sides by 12. Gets rid of the numbers on the right side, or excuse me, the left side. So we have just R. And then now I just need to do 12 into 30. It's going to go twice. That's going to be 24. Subtract gives me 6. Now I could leave this as a fraction and say 6/12, which 6/12 is equal to 1/2, so 2 1/2. And what is my unit? Inches. So R equals 2 1/2 inches. Done. That's it. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.